everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com, and as always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And before we get into this video's topic, I want to issue a spoiler warning, as this video does touch on one very big aspect of Ghostbusters Afterlife. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I'd recommend turning away right now and watching another video here on the Ghostbusters News channel. But if you have watched Ghostbusters Afterlife, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, at its heart, Ghostbusters Afterlife is a story about a family. Sure, there are ghosts and they get busted, but its connection to the original 1984 film is built upon the Spanglers. More importantly, Egon Spengler, who the late Harold Ramis portrayed. And despite Ramis's passing in 2014, the character of Egon is well represented in the film in a variety of clever ways. Now, in a new interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Violet Ramis Steele, daughter of Harold Ramis, talked about how Afterlife director Jason Reitman honored both the earlier films and the talent within them, saying, "He was so careful to get it right, to really honor the early films and everyone who was in them, but also to make something for now and the future. Maybe he is the only person who could do that. He is the physical bridge." Now, if you've seen the film, you know that the ending of Ghostbusters Afterlife does pack a pretty emotional punch, with Violet talking about the scene, saying, "It was surreal. There are so many parallels to life, but it is just a movie. And it is not actually him, it is a character. Jason smartly focused on capturing the Egon character and not necessarily my dad. I feel like it really worked in that way. Ultimately, it leaves us with that feeling. The people we love are always with us, they don't go away." Now, in the November issue of SFX magazine, Reitman talked about the Ramis family and getting their approval for the film, saying they were incredibly generous with their thoughts. And we couldn't have made this film without them. I'll never forget pulling the original proton packs from Sony's archives in order to scan them for our own equipment. Violet Ramis, Harold's daughter, joined us that day and actually tried on her father's pack. She was nervous at first, but eventually slipped her arms through the straps and took up the blaster. She began to well up, and by the time she put the pack down, we were both shaking. Now, for more information on this article, be sure to check out the link down below in this video's description. And not that I have to remind you, but Ghostbusters Afterlife is now playing exclusively in movie theaters. Now, that is all I've got for you here right now. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube. Bust that bell notification icon to stay up to date with everything that's happening within the Ghostbusters world. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. We have a link to that down below in this video's description, and I'll see everybody right back here next time.